What happens with some women is that no matter how much they exercise, run or walk, their belly fat just doesn't go away. In fact, even if they eat or drink just a little bit of anything, their belly swells up like a balloon and sticks out. They get very troubled by this issue. If you also have the problem of bloated belly fat and are unable to reduce it, then I'm going to tell you about 5 habits. By including these in your routine, you can easily reduce this bloated belly fat. There is a type of fat called visceral belly fat. Visceral belly fat is the kind that accumulates like a layer over the organs inside our abdomen. This type of fat does not reduce easily. In fact, even if you eat or drink just a little, you start experiencing another issue, gas formation. Because of the gas formation, your belly starts to bloat like a balloon. And that's another reason why no matter how much you exercise, your belly fat doesn't go down. So why doesn't it go down? Why is this happening to you that even after doing so much exercise, doing everything right, even eating less, your belly just refuses to shrink? In fact, you're experiencing even more gas problems inside and it always feels bloated. So adopt these 5 habits in your life, and no matter how bloated your belly fat is, it will go away easily. Even if you have visceral fat inside your body, it will gradually melt away and disappear, and you won't even need to do a lot of exercise. You just need to adopt these 5 habits in your life. The number 1 habit is to drink 2 glasses of warm water as soon as you wake up in the morning. Ask yourself, what do you drink? I've seen a lot of women, even my own mother at home, who would get busy with work as soon as they woke up in the morning. I used to tell her, Mom, did you drink water? And she would say, no, I forgot. I got busy with work. You shouldn't do that. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you should drink 2 glasses of warm water. At night, brush your teeth before bed to prevent bad breath in the morning. Then, upon waking, squat and drink 2 glasses of warm water. If squatting isn't possible, drink while sitting on a chair. But if you drink it while squatting, it's much better. When pressure is applied to our calves, the calf muscles above our legs, it also creates pressure on our intestines, which helps our stool pass out easily. So when stool passes out easily, less gas is formed because the toxins inside the body are eliminated more easily. It helps to relieve constipation, and at the same time, what hot water does is it boosts your metabolism and starts melting the fat that has accumulated inside you. So make sure to adopt this habit in the morning. Even if you forget everything else, do not forget this habit. The second habit is eating too much salt. So what we do is eat 3 meals a day. Now, many of you women might say, we don't eat too much salt, we just have it in our 3 meals. Yes, even in those 3 meals, you are still consuming too much salt. So what do you need to do now? In the morning, you need to decide for breakfast that you will not eat salt, not eat sugar, not have milk, nor consume anything made from milk like tea or coffee. And along with that, you will not eat any grains either. Why do we need to do this? When we avoid all these things, what's left? Fruits are left, and that's what we'll eat. Now, you might say, oh man, this gets expensive, this happens, that happens. But just think, the food you bring home also costs money. After that, you cook it, you make it on the gas, which wastes time, and the gas you use also costs money. So if you add everything up, fruits actually end up costing less. So eat fruits. What will happen by doing this is that your body, which is in the mood to remove toxins and cleanse itself in the morning, if you don't give it salty things, sugary things, or heavy foods, then the body can easily cleanse itself. At the same time, there won't be an excess amount of sodium in our body, because in order to process sodium, our body has to use a lot of minerals. It takes a lot of effort. If the body has to put in that effort in the morning, then it can't remove its toxins or burn its fat. So in the morning, you should only eat seasonal fruits. You can always buy and eat inexpensive fruits as well. This is your second habit. The third habit, now what will you do? Since you haven't eaten in the morning, you'll prepare lunch early. You can cook anything you like for lunch, but make sure it doesn't have too much oil or too many spices and salt. You can add as much onion or tomato as you want. That's not a problem. Now, what you need to do is sit on the floor cross-legged and eat your meal. Yes, now what happens when you eat sitting on the floor? Our digestive fire comes into contact with the earth when we eat sitting on the ground. This intensifies our digestive fire, which helps the food digest properly. If the food is digested well, it won't be converted into fat. The fat that has already accumulated will also start to melt away. Along with this, what do you need to do? What conditions should you apply? When you eat, decide that instead of 1 bowl of vegetables, you will take 2 bowls. Before eating your meal, have a plate of salad. It can include cucumber, tomato, or anything else. You will eat a plate of salad first and finish it. After that, you will start your meal and make sure that if you usually eat 2 rotis, you will eat only 1. If you eat 1 bowl of rice, you will eat only half a bowl. You will eat more vegetables. Along with this, you will chew your food thoroughly. While eating, avoid watching TV or looking at your mobile phone. And when you chew your food properly, your body will send a signal to your brain that your stomach is full. You should stop eating. By doing this, what will happen is that you will stop eating. Your brain will receive the signal. But when we eat in a hurry or eat while laughing, talking, or watching TV, our body is unable to send the signal. We don't realize that our stomach is full, and in the course of conversation, we end up eating more, which prevents our stored fat from melting away. The body is unable to use it, and instead it gets busy digesting the extra food we've eaten. It has to work harder, and as a result, fat starts accumulating on our stomach or our belly begins to bloat. If we eat too quickly, do not consume curd or milk along with your meal. If you want to drink something, you can have a little bit of buttermilk. Tea and coffee should be completely avoided. In the evening, when you have tea, you can have some dry fruits or roasted seeds with it. Even then, don't eat a whole plate full. If you don't drink tea, you can have sprouts or homemade juice, or you can eat fruit. You should eat your dinner in exactly the same way. Now, the 4th habit, which is your main one, after dinner, it is important for you to walk for half an hour. Only after that should you go to sleep. If you don't walk for half an hour, then 1 to 1.5 hours after eating, you can do some breathing pranayama or exercise. I have recently uploaded a video about which exercises you should do before sleeping at night to help reduce belly fat. And you should not drink milk after eating. Those whose belly is very large should not consume milk at all. If you really want to drink it, you can have just a small cup of milk. If you have this habit, what will happen is that your food will be digested properly. When you don't drink much milk and go to sleep after exercising, your food will be digested well. So the body has finished that task. Now, the body will start working on melting the fat that is already stored. Otherwise, if you eat too much food or drink milk as well, the body gets busy digesting that and it can't melt the fat that is already there. So definitely include this habit. Now, what is the last habit that you absolutely should adopt? The last habit is that you should not keep any food at home that you might end up eating out of compulsion, which leads to an increase in your fat. Your body faces problems with things like sweets, biscuits, savory snacks, or packaged foods. So keep these in limited quantities and keep more healthy items at home. If somehow these things do end up in your house, like if you receive sweets, then distribute them among underprivileged children who struggle to get enough food. This way, they will get something to eat and you will avoid overeating. Along with this, stay away from tension and stress. Whatever is written in your destiny has already been decided by God. Everything is in His hands. We have no control over it. So if you incorporate these 5 habits into your routine, no matter what kind of fat you have, it will be completely eliminated. Your stomach will never bloat and the fat will gradually melt away. Do let me know how you liked the video. If you enjoyed my video, please make sure to like and share it. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe before you go. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye, take care.